Yo, yo, yo. What's up, guys? My name's Hubby Wilson. I'm a day trader. I'm 18 years old. And today I'm going to be running you guys through how I'm up $1,454 on Nasdaq. So, going into the morning, I had a bullish bias. Last week was bullish, huge bullish candle. So, going on the weekly chart, as we can see. So, last week was the first week of August, and August is meant to be a slow-ish month, but after sweeping out all of these previous month's lows, well, all of these previous daily lows from the previous month, we just darted up, inversed this what daily, and yeah, we've officially broken bullish structure once again on the daily time frame. And going into the morning, I was bullish. We're overextended, even on ES. We have just swept previous week's high here, but we're in a bullish trend. I'm looking long, and yeah. So starting off, we had this 4-hour rebalance in London session, which created a 1-hour SMT. So we had a manipulation of lows, which ES didn't manage to do, which led to the markets just dashing up, trying to rebalance or trying to hunt the liquidity of the session highs, which happened in New York AM. But yeah, going into the morning, I could already see that there were massive amounts of stop outs. So we got stop out here, we've got another stop out here, we've got another stop out here. And was I contemplating that this would be the final stop out? No, but New York is known for the New York reversal, as we can see here. Asia practically, it didn't consolidate, but didn't really do much. London had the fake breakout, and New York has just plumbed to the upside. But going deeper, as New York opened, we can see that this run on highs was made with London high low still resting. But let's just remember, what was the reason why I was bullish biased? We had both session highs resting. We had low resistance liquidity resting. So there's already external and internal draws on liquidity resting in the targeted direction. And we also have the opening gap range. So I'm waiting for New York to open. I see automatically wick up on the 1 minute to take out all of these sell stops, all of these buy stops to sweep out the sellers. And on ES, we didn't do that. On ES, what did we do? On ES, this created a internal S&T, which led people to expect price to be hunting liquidity on the London low, which didn't happen, as you can see, because we were externally biased bullishly. So having all of these thoughts about, are we going to manipulate London low? Are we going to go to London low? Are we going to take it on ES? Are we going to take it on NQ? It doesn't matter, because if you're externally drawn to, let's say in this scenario, I'm externally drawn towards Asia and London highs, it doesn't really matter if it manipulates London low. If it does, alright. If it doesn't, alright. And as you can see here, as I explained already, we had multiple manipulation legs. So we're expecting a manipulative market here. But on top of that, let's take a look at ES, especially because this is high key. We are engineering buy side liquidity every single time we don't take a previous high. So all of this is low resistance liquidity that will be ran as soon as we displace through, or should be. So cool, what am I looking for? We have the 1 minute breaking structure here. This isn't enough for me to take an entry. Is it enough for some people? Yeah. Great risk to reward. And the setup's there, as you can see. I didn't wait for that. I waited for the 1 minute, this 1 minute gap to be inversed. And yeah, I ended up taking my entry around. I ended up taking my entry right here with the stops at this low here, at this candle low, targeting this high here. So okay, what are we doing? We're going to go into the replay. So I'm anticipating, you can see here that we didn't inverse this gap here, but it didn't really matter because I was looking at the 30-second, and on the 30-second we did inverse this gap. So still, I'm bullish. What am I doing? I'm sitting here waiting. Here we go. Bullish legs up, but we're still watching. So here we have the 5 minute change in state. So now I'm like ultra. We should go up. And if we don't, we don't. But if we do, well, not if we do, we should do. It's just a matter of if there's a manipulation leg or two or not. So cool. I'm sitting here waiting. This gap has been inversed, by the way. I'm waiting. Here we go. We rebalanced inverse, and people who entered on this candle may have been stopped out, may have not been. Anyway, oh yeah, as we can see here, what are we doing? So here, let's go on the 15-second, and we can see. So I was talking about external liquidity draws here and internal liquidity draws here. So we got LR. Look at this right here. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of this is low resistance liquidity that will be ran after a stop run. Here we go. What are we doing? Internally. Stop run. Internally. Breaking structure. Internally. Everything here is ran. You see, price is fractal. So what happens on the 5 minute will happen on the 1 minute. What happens on the 10, 15 minute will happen on the 30 minute. What happens on the hourly will happen on the 4 hour. What happens on the daily will happen on the weekly. Price is fractal. It doesn't matter what time frame you are on, as long as you align time with price. That is all that you need to be successful and build an edge. So here, at this point, I'm pretty sure ES still hadn't taken all of these highs. I may be wrong. So here, let's just wind this forward 2 candles. And there we go. ES has now taken all of these stacked highs. What happens now? Paper hands gets introduced. My stops get moved to... I'm pretty sure I just held them here below both of these lows. What are we doing? Oh no, I won't break even here. What are we doing? Everyone who entered late, so let's say you got an entry inside this consolidation. So like let's say here. These guys are all getting stopped out. And this is called a seek and destroy. If you watch TGR, you might have seen a video on it, but yeah. So that's a seek and destroy. It's literally running straight towards everyone's stop loss to carry on going towards the targeted liquidity. So right, we're watching, we're waiting, bang. And it's as easy as that. It's as easy as that. Low hanging fruit got swept here, so London high. As you can see, if you've got eyes, you can see that ES is the lagging index. ES is the lagging index. Clearly, we sweep out low-hanging fruit. We come back down after breaking 1 hour structure. Did we break 1 hour structure? No, we didn't. But yeah, I mean, I'm only going to recap my trade. I'm not going to recap anything else here because I've made this video about 4 times. And yeah, here's the results. So we have got the executions here. So we've got the 1 minute that I initially took the trade off of, 2 contracts, basically 1 to 2 risk to reward. And yeah, that is how I am up 1.454k dollars. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to be posting tomorrow when I pass the account of all of the trades that got me to pass it within 3 days. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day. See you tomorrow.